Hey everyone, Boardgame Brody here with Meeple Mountain. As you know, we love our board game accessories. There's just something awesome using and showing up to events with a new board game bag jam-packed full of games. As you know, there are several bags out there, and each bag has its pros and cons. There seems to be a trade-off though between affordability, function, and form. If you're looking for a bag with style or something that adds extra bells and whistles, then you're in luck. I've done the research and the heavy lifting. Today I present to you the Geekon board game bag.
At Meeple Mountain, we grade all board game bags using the same 4 sets of criteria: straps, functionality and durability, capacity, portability, price, and availability. How did the Geekon board game bag stand up to our tests? Let's find out. Straps.
Most board game bags have different straps attached in different locations to help meet the needs for portability and usability. Usually a board game bag will have a top strap, shoulder straps for the bag to be carried like a backpack, and at times a long strap to be used to carry the bag without the shoulder straps. The top strap on the Geekon bag seems to be typical for any backpack, including the packs that you use for hiking or camping, as in they're very strong and they do the job. The top strap is located toward the top back of the bag, like most backpacks are, and I feel like the strap is used mostly for carrying short distances or lifting the bag up to maneuver the bag in order to use one of the other straps. The main straps that most people use for this board game bag is the shoulder straps. They are very heavy duty and really nice. The attachments of the straps onto the bag are located in a perfect spot to help with balance and comfort. The straps are padded and fit great on your shoulders. Just like a camping backpack, the design of these straps are designed to make sure that the bag is comfortable. This is really important for when the bag is full and heavy. It includes a clip to use across the chest and adjustments of these straps to make it perfect size for each person using it. It even has elastic straps to keep the shoulder strap ends together so that they aren't dangling to possibly catch on something. These shoulder straps are pretty updated as well, as they include compartments or pockets where you can put your keys or small items. Also, Geekon decided to include an optional waist strap to help with large loads. This strap clips on the bag via a carabiner so that you can have this added feature at the times that you want or need it. But then when it's not needed, you can clip it off so it's not in the way. There really are so many straps in this pack that it's hard to remember all of them. But besides the straps being very well padded, used to help with comfort in carrying the bag, they help the bag to be more functional, which is part of the next section that we will talk about.
Functionality and durability.
Now, the first thing that I noticed when looking at the Geekon bag was its durability far beyond other bags that I've seen. The bag is constructed with thick padded waterproof nylon that it seems like its number one priority is to prevent any damage to any of the games carried inside. Geekon calls the weight limit of 47 pounds, but you probably don't really need to worry about a certain weight unless you are putting rocks inside, because the bag will really carry any amount of games that will fit inside it. The bag includes a zipper to extend the bag outwards so that you can fit more games inside. The pads within the bag have Velcro attached to them so that when pressed to the sides they will stay in place. You will then be able to unvelcro this part to bring this part down to make the bottom more rigid, again helping to protect your games. Let me show you different games that fit in this main compartment. In addition to this main compartment, there is also a small compartment above that can also be deconstructed to add room to the main compartment. The small compartment can house small games or other possible smaller items, and this section also includes an added pocket for cards. The bottom side compartments are koozie holders that can house your cold drinks. Depending on my mood, I have 2 different drinks that I love to drink during my gaming sessions. I'm going to put my kombucha on this side, and then I'm going to put my Dr. Pepper on this other side. For taller drinks or water bottles, there are straps that clip around the bottle to keep it from falling out. On the top of the bag, there is a tech accessory storage pocket, and this is perfect for phone chargers or small devices like a phone. You won't want to forget your computer, and this zipper slides down, making a compartment specifically for your laptop. For me, it works perfectly for my MacBook Pro. The location is great because it stays flat against your back and you always know where it's at. Additional pockets for small games or other accessories or random items can be put into these pockets here to leave room for the bigger games in the main compartment. Notepads, rule books, or paper can be added to this section. There is room for pens and even sunglasses on your shoulder strap, and on the other side you can find a compartment to place more important items like your keys, a credit card, or a punch card. When the main compartment is open, there are some added pockets with mesh to easily locate games or items in this section. When owning this bag, you will never say, "Oh, if only they used this space better or added a pocket here for me," because they seriously added and took advantage of all the extra spare room on this entire bag. Straps, sides, front, back, side to side. Underneath? Well, there's no compartments there, but you can find 4 rubber feet sewn into the bag to help with durability. With the large gaming capacity of this bag, it will be put on the floor over and over again when taking it off your shoulders or moving it around. These rubber feet will help so that it'll last longer. The seams of the bag seem very reinforced, and it looks and feels and handles like a very high quality, top of the line product. Everything is padded to protect your games, and the bag is also waterproof, as you can see here.
Capacity.
Geekon did their research and have compiled a list of the majority of board game box sizes used in the industry. Do these sizes all fit inside this bag? Well, the answer is yes, but it will also affect what other games will be able to fit in with it. I have previously shown you how functional the bag is by fitting many different types of games inside, but the capacity also matters. The volume of the bag, when extended, is 2,835 cubic inches, or 46.5 liters. For most of us, that doesn't tell us much, but you can see that the bag can hold a large amount of games. Again, I can't even find an empty space or missed opportunity to increase the bag's capacity or functionality.
Portability, price, and availability.
When not in use, the Geekon bag can be collapsed down into a normal-sized backpack. The bag really, in my opinion, isn't made to be stored away to save space and then used when needed. I feel like it is made more to be used all the time and not to be stored away in the closet. The space the bag takes up without games inside is similar to an equivalent backpack of its size. The bag has a steep price tag, and the Geekon website has the bag listed at $199.99. You can pick your favorite color from the 4 that they have and add any accessories that you would like. You might have noticed that these board game straps earlier in the video. To get the most out of the space in the bag at times, a game will need to be tilted on its side. So to keep all the contents in the box, these straps are amazing. In fact, even without the bag, I will be using these straps on my games. They are very useful when tilting games on their sides when Tetrising your games inside the bag. Alright, so back to the price. When looking around, I found the bag for $179.99 and free shipping at Walmart.com and $144.44 on Amazon.com, with other colors being a little more expensive. I know the bag isn't cheap, but it isn't made cheap either. For the price of 4 board games, you can get this bag to protect all your games and invest in them for the future.
Final thoughts?
Geekon focused on 3 main areas for this bag: protection, organization, and comfort. I think they hit an A+ in all 3 of these areas. This bag is the real deal. The first thing I noticed when I got the bag was all the extra protection flaps. And I thought, okay, yeah, that definitely has the most protection I've seen in a bag. But then I thought, but due to all the padding, this seems not to have enough room to store games. I then figured out that my main compartment wasn't pushed out yet, and once I did that, the extra padding was velcroed into place, and the bag had a ton of room, even with all the extra padding. Really, Geekon is all about top-notch, high-end, well-made board game accessories, including this bag. When I look at the Geekon bag, and then I look at my other board game bag, there is a huge difference. So then what this really comes down to is, what do you want in your board game bag? If you're looking for the best bag out there, this is most likely the bag. But it comes at a little steeper price than others. It feels like a big price tag, but in reality, if you own more than 50 games, then this is the bag that you will need and want. Geekon board game bags are currently available in 4 colors. Also check out their other board game accessories, including their elastic box bands. Again, this is Board Game Brody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around and check out some other board game reviews to see what you might want to get to the table. Oh, now the hard part. What game should I play?